Yo, I'm here. I'll be right back. I'll be right freaking back, man. Celebrate, yeah. Oh. Celebrate, yeah. Let's go now. Jimmy Cross. Back on the bottom. Here we go. All right, let me go. I'll be right back, man. I'm celebrating. Well, hello. Nice to meet you. I'm doing just fine. Fucked up, insecure, neurotic, and emotional. Here we go, y'all. Celebrate. Yo, what's up, Bud Files, man? I'm listening to Jimmy on my last day of Amazon Music. Cheers, y'all. Woo. Guess what? She gone, man. She gone. I'm about to celebrate this. I'm about to howl at the moon and put my fame back in the cup. Celebrate. All right, here we go. Love, appreciation, right here. Rogue bastard. No longer. Urgh. What's going on, Doug? I just got this rogue traveler out of my head. I'm so happy, man. Kai. He was killing me, Doug. Cheers, bro. Not much going on? Oh, no. It's Friday, man. Yep. I'm doing really well. I'm very happy. Yeah, that stupid tooth, man. Stupid tooth overstayed his welcome, you know? Finally out. Big boy. That's a big guy. Big leaf chomper there. He wasn't welcome, man. He wasn't welcome. And he's gone. I knew what to do. I knew brush it nice and good. It'll come out again. You know, it just avoiding the, you know. I grabbed this OG Leatherman. You know, the OG Leatherman. The Leatherman right here. I thought about it. I opened up OG Letterman. I thought about it. Leatherman, I mean, you know. A toothache will ruin my week no longer. Not anymore. It was only yesterday that was bothering me, and I always say it'll be gone in 4 days, it'll be gone in 2 weeks, you know what I mean? But it's gone now, man. This little pain, you know. That's what pain is. It's teeth leaving the body. That's what we found out. Cheers, everybody. Thanks to Space Monkey for the knowledge. It's teeth leaving the body. A little salt water makes it not so bad, I'm sure, Doug, but, you know, I just wanted to get it over with. My doctor says, hey, because I have 3 doctors, all right? 0 dentists. And my doctor says, hey, yo, the dental, it sucks, huh? And I'm like, yeah. And he's like, so what do you do? And I said, I'm pretty used to the fact that they take their time to walk out. You know what I mean? I'm pretty used to it, dude. Oh, just the yeah, yeah, yeah. Doug, there's a child's game like that. Yeah, there's a child's game like that we used to have where you tap the teeth out. You know. Oh, it'll come out. Yeah, yeah. If you don't have any resistance because the tooth above it, he doesn't have any resistance. You know what I mean? So I can't have them work each other. You know what I mean? Whatever, man. You know, I'm so glad. I don't care that I outlived my teeth. You know, 200 years ago, I would have been dead at 24. You know, this is all bonus. It's all good. I'm nearly 50 and I don't mind. Oh, yep, yep. You get some little gnomes in there with their little tools, some little pequeños quibleros. That's Keebler elves, the little Keeblers. So they said from Sancheros, new Sancheros, they're made by pequeños quibleros.
Reach on up to become light, and then through gamma out of sight. Between the eyes and ears there lie the sound.
Yeah, a little bit of chiseling, man, a little bit of perfection of man. I always had crowded bottoms, and I had the option to get, you know, braces and stuff, but I was in a band and stuff, and I was like, nah, because it'll put me down for a month on singing, you know.
Two notes at the chord, that's our
couldn't risk a month.
But to reach the chord is our life's hope.
Then it came around to the fact that I start working with a specific guitar player, Jenny, and she switches to playing drums. So all this time where I can't lose a month leads up to a point in my life where I've chosen my writing partner and she switches to drums, which she doesn't know how to play. And I don't know how many months that's going to put us down. And it kind of put an end to most of my care. Next time I joined a band, next time I did a thing, job. It's only been a job, unless it was my own. That was the last time. Because I was like, I don't have 2 weeks for your brilliant ass to learn how to play the drums because you're my guitar writer. You know? After that, I gave it up. I don't care. Job. I don't want to pay to get in the club. If we can play and hurry up and get off stage, we get to stay here for free. Job. Moody Blues. The Moody Blues. And out it comes. Yeah, I did it by knowing. I just said I'll use brushing. Brush the gum enough to let go. You know, I knew it was dead. They're all dead. None of them are. I don't have cavities though. See all the flats, all the tops are. I got 12 of these in the box, you know, and all except for what I gave my mom in her box. I gave her one of mine, one of my daughters. But yeah, they're solid as all. You know, they're virgin teeth. They just, you know, they've been soaked in coffee and tobacco forever in that gum layer, and then the gums peel away, the nerves die, and boys come out my head, you know? They come out my head. I'm 50. Nearly, you know, I'm nearly 50. They're very absorbent, so, like, you got to make sure to clean them, bro. Yo, what's up, Ganja King? How you doing, bro? Man, I haven't seen you up in a while, huh? Cheers, man. So apparently, Ganja King, you know, grower. Not me, but growers know her. I'm supposed to be getting some RSO to find out about. Some, you been on the farm, homie? Oh, clandestine. You be back up? Yeah. So clandestine. There you go, man. That's the place to be. But yeah, I got that RSO coming from my mind, bro. Now, this little invader, he left me today. I'm so glad. This fucking tooth. Fuck this bitch. He's so gone from my head. I'm so happy. Chump. You better go chop in hell. You better go chop veggies in hell, tooth. I'm done with you. But yeah, I got RSO coming. So I hear, brother. And then Space Monkey, who sent me the gummies, these mushroom gummies. Yo, I ordered already because I took the pack, but I know you don't got to take the pack. I should have took the 4. These are killer, man. And I was like, what is it? What is it? I want to see. I want to see. I go look, proprietary blend. Then I find out it's some kind of DMT analog type thing. Anyway, I've already got one of those packages coming, bro. Because it's fantastic. And I mean, DMT made sense because I got purple fractal repeating patterns on everything. Not purple and pink, repeating fractal patterns on everything. So it made total sense. Beautiful. $36. They're gonna send me my next 8-pack, and I'll split it right down the middle with my wife. These were like apple tea, disgusting flavor, apple and tea. The next ones are gonna be a disgusting either watermelon or strawberry. I don't remember, but I think I picked watermelon. I hope. It's still gonna taste like butt dirt. But it's a heck of a trip, and I cannot wait for that Russell Simmons oil. Sorry, man, I had to drop that Russell Simmons on you. That Russell Simmons oil. Original Def Jam, brother. Had to drop it on you. Sorry. I know it's Rick Simpson. Rick Simpson. Curing cancer, apparently, with a pound of bud. That's cool. I hope so. I don't know. I wouldn't bank on it. No, I know. Yeah, we were talking with other G King, we were talking about dosage. I understand the dosage, man. I know what a milligram, I know what 25 milligrams is. You know what I'm saying? So we talked about it, so I got that. In fact, I'm going to probably drop them, probably parachute drop them, And I think other G was talking about so, because he does so. So I'll put it in a little bit of course, what do you call it? Septic safe toilet paper and, Well, I'm insane, it's not a problem for me, bro. I'm not sane, but I've gone through, those fractal states of mind. I have no problem. But I will parachute it, I guess, because it's going to stick all over my teeth. Not this time, but the harvest before, everything was so fucking gooey, ganja. So not this time, not past October, but the year before that, every bud we got was so gooey, it would just drop fucking maple syrup on your lips, stick your teeth together, so I'm definitely not like trying to get it all up in my gums and shit, I'm trying to swallow that shit and let it go, So I got it, ganja. I will keep myself on the science of this story, I definitely know how to do my shit, Heavy user, bro. Heavy user. But I'm going to parachute him. Yeah, I'm parachuting them. Yeah, I'll put them in, as long as it's septic safe toilet paper is gone in your gut. You know what I'm saying? And the deal is, that way I won't have my teeth or tongue sticking to something. Because it was just weed like 2 years ago, right? I'm telling you, there was like 3 strains. Gas Candy. No, it wasn't even Gas Candy. It was Candy's Candy. Candy's Candy, 9-pound hammer, and New York something. New York. Fuck, dude. I know it was like silver. I can't remember. But there were 3 of them that when you would smoke them, it was like a honeysuckle, where the goo comes out. And my teeth would be sticking together, bro. Yeah, I don't have to taste it, right? Except for the up chuck. I'm sure the little bit will travel up the esophagus, but I'm getting it down first. You know what I mean? So I might taste a little bit of that. I bet you it's like taking a celery and 1000xing it, because I know what vegetables and what plants taste like. And the celery has that real bad funk, but it's so subtle at 2x. You take that down to 1000x, and that's probably that type of thing, because that's what that resin tastes like to me when the weed is too gooey and it gets all in there. It's like celery concentrated by 1000, pretty fucking terrible. But I know how to parachute. So I guess that's the way, brother. Cheers. Yo, Rick Simpson, man. I watched The Simpsons for a couple of years and I never saw Rick show up. But I did hear about taking a pound of bud and carrying your shit, you know? And for the people that need that and can do that, good for them, man. I'm just glad to be free of this invader. What do I get? A couple hours out of it? Like 4 hours of introspection? I got to tell my wife, you know, I don't care. I got it. I'll buckle in for 12. But I got to tell my wife if she can expect it to be 4, 3, 2, or 6, you know? I need to know the difference, my brother, about that RSO. Because that's you grower stuff, man. The rest of the world, we don't have it. We don't have it. No BS. No hand palming, though. It wasn't psychic surgery. It wasn't pulling out of the palm. And, like, you know, I'll put my hand over you and I'll pull out red paper towels that look like they're blood shit. But you've seen it real? I mean, you know the difference. The difference is I have the chance to obscure it. You know, I could do that right now, right? It's like, damn, that one's been bothering me, man. You know, and I popped it out, right? Ding, 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 ding. Just by topical, nobody's hands. But it just pulled it out by drawing, properties of drawing out. Yes, sir. Yes, sir. I hear you, bro. I hear you. Cheers. I mean, like, you know, I could just go ahead and test. I got to burn here. I got to burn here just from the oven, just playing around. I could just put it right on and see what's up, you know? I mean, like, all right, here. Let's be disgusting and rude and fucking, let's go. This is porno now. Watch this one. So, drawing out, right? See that? So I have a bump in there, you know, it's ingrown. Well, it was the size of a golf ball and it was in the front hitting my bone, right? And it really hurt. So my wife and I worked on this one for 2 days and we got, what is it called? Keratin, the protein that builds up around an ingrown hair or whatever, a keratin. We got so much keratin, you know, just this pure, weird animal protein shit, you know? So that's ugly. But, you know, that's like, why wouldn't I put it there and see if it could pull a little bit that's still left, you know? I could try. It's not cancer. It's just irritation. I believe you, bro. I mean, you know, I don't need proof, but I can try on myself, you know? And I'm more interested in psychoactive things, you know? I'm more interested in psychoactivity than I am in physical health. I'm more interested in my brain, you know? I'm more of an introvert in a true sense. Not that I don't like hanging out with y'all, but I care about my inner world more than I care about the outer world. That's the introvert I am, you know? Excuse me for burping, guys. But, you know. Yeah. Well, I don't need a lot to get high. That's my understanding, G. You know, that's what I'm talking about, King. I'm trying to get high. So the other stuff is secondary to me. I mean, I don't have health concerns. I feel great, you know. For a 50-year-old man, 47-year-old man, I feel fucking great. All I want is more time. And I get more time. I get more free time anyway. I work on it. All right, this will be my last day of this Amazon Music, so let me hit something else. Yeah, like you said, it only takes a little, eh? Yeah, bro. It only takes a little for what I want, bro. Don't worry about that. Whoop! Yep, getting high will be easy. Yeah. See, if I make shit, dude, I literally make like toast and butter with a little bit of toast, you know. But what I do is I roast my shit off on the pan on the side with some oil, you know. But I roast it off on the side so it never gets too hot, but it always incorporates into the oil. And then I'll just take like a half a piece of toast. You know what I mean? Woo! And it tastes like weed, so I love it. You know what I mean? So gummies, yeah, I could do that, but then I gotta chew them. Same thing. I'm just dropping. I'm gonna just drop it in soluble paper, if you know what I'm saying. You know, in soluble paper, I will drop them. Tissue, beat up paper. Oh heck yeah, man! I'll do some live, bro. I'll do some live. Not first, maybe. Maybe I'll try RSO and meet Rick Simpson myself in a private corner before I come out. You know, I'm not crazy. But I do know my sizes. I know what milligrams are, bro. What's up, Dougie? Dougie's back in the house. Just grinding some up. Oh, see my mandolic grinder that we all love with the rainbow metal. Oh, just grinding some up, getting ready. Doug, I have my StreamYard back today, the 9th. So the free StreamYard. I will be doing that after they eat dinner, you know. We were a little late for dinner last night, but nobody cared. They were happy. So it really doesn't matter. I'm just going to roll one up now. So that'll be fun, maybe, Doug. Andy, Eye of Creator, Doug, Eye of Creator says he wants to come up. You know, we live on different time zones, so that may not actually happen. But he says he wants to, and he sent me his email, so I'll send him a link. We'll see how that works. Now, Jessica said she was coming up live on, I guess, 2 lives back, where she asked me to come up, but she didn't show. And then I said you didn't show, and she didn't even answer me. So who knows what that's about? I'll come up in 29 minutes. Okay, let me create a live. No, 20 minutes late, I gotta go. Shit. We'll all figure this out later. Time to smoke this one. Let's roll the bone. It's just a Friday. Not the best month. Mother's Day is coming though, eh? Happy Mother's Day, mothers and others. I don't care if you're a female or if you're a person who takes care of a kid. You deserve respect on Mother's Day, so that's why I say mothers and others, you know. I don't think you have to be a mother to get respect on Mother's Day. If you take care of children, you qualify to me. Mothers and Others Day. There is no Others Day yet. I know, that's what I'm talking about. I'm talking about celebrating everybody who takes care of children that day. That's to me, it's appropriate. On when somebody's born, though, when somebody's born, yeah, I know, but people who aren't mother or father take care of them. When somebody's born, you should go thank their mother, you know? That's what I do. I thank people's mothers, sisters, or whatever when they're born. I thank their family because they wouldn't exist without them. Yeah, Father's Day is in June, but there's these other people who take care of kids. They're not mothers, they're not fathers, they're others. Nobody's ever said Happy Father's Day to me, to be honest. People have told me, like, I'm glad you take care of your kids on Mother's Day. I'll be honest. So it's not just me. Actually, it's not just me. Father's Day does not, you know, get celebrated where I'm at or to me. Yeah, Doug. From what I understand, it's Dutch custom to go visit the parents and thank them on birthday. But I do that anyway. You know what I mean? Yeah, I do that anyway. hanging in the hall. I feel so much better. Forget old teeth, man. They're not your friends. Oh, imaginary accomplishments. Hey, 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 you visionary guy. All right, I got to get down the hall here real quick, talk to them, see if I can make them some cheeseburgers and probably make them some cheeseburgers. But I'll be back in like 4 minutes because I'll do it transitionally. A little bit of this, a little bit of that. Cheers, everybody. Enjoy your weekend. Happy Mother's Day. Cheers, mothers. Kevin. Yeah, it's for real, Kev. Hey, Kev. Worse than that, dude. Oh, shit. I should just share it to him, bro. All right, hold on. How do you do that? There we go. Prove it. I can prove it, Kev. We're trying to prove it, Kev. Come on up. Let's prove it. Because I sent it to the wrong Kev last time, Kev. Isn't that funny? But you know that's fucking me. That's a me move, dude. That's an idiota, you know? Like, that's me being a donkey, you know? I do that shit all the time, brother. I sent it to the wrong person. Come on up and prove that you're fixed, bro. Free Kevin. Free Kev. Kev, you're free, man. Chat in. I promise. I did a me move, man, but I fixed it. Come on up. I'll be right back. I'm going to talk to these kids about some cheeseburgers. Hey, 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 you visionary guy. Hello. Come here. What do you think about cheeseburgers? Come here. Watch this. I want you to try. You know how I bite the package to make a fat hole in the cheeseburger. I want you to try to follow the directions on the thing. Okay. For all you guys. You ready? Cheeseburgers are there. Microwave is there. Box is there. What you don't want to do? What? Run that thing for more than 2 minutes in a row. You do that, I'm going to hear it, and I'm going to come smack you. Because that thing is a nuclear device. Don't forget. Please, do you think you can do it?
Yeah, sure.
Do you know how to change the power level? Before the time you put in the power level. But it's up to you. You can follow the directions and see what's up. Come on up, Kevin. Just chat in. I mean, I'm not asking you to join on video. What'd he say? Maybe he answered. Sorry, guys. I'm tasking you, Alla. What do you think?
All right, how many am I grabbing?
How many's in there? Too many, right? How many each do you need? 4, 5? Do the math yourself.
4 packs each?
Heck no.
That's what I meant. Like, what do you
2.5 packs equals 5 burgers, right? No, it equals 6. You figure it out, man. Yeah, people, they don't really do Father's Day much. I don't know.
What do you mean?
Well, I mean, you're my son, and like, what's the most? Like, when you're in school, they make you do something, right?
Right.
They make you make like a window pane with a what do you put in it every time? Come on, tell me the truth. The word is tie, Alistair. They tell you to draw a tie every single time. You know what I mean?
All right. So just one pack each. What do you think?
Heck no, man. You guys need 5 burgers. That's 2.5 packs each. Now, what's 2.5?
Doesn't work. That's what.
Cook 8 of them, 8 packages. So that's 16, right? How many's in the box? How many's in the box?
8 packets.
That's 16. So cook them all.
All of them.
Yeah, and then you have 5 burgers each, and then there's 1 left over. All right. You can feed that to the cat. You're high?
No, I said on high.
Right.
Power level. What's high? That would be like what?
10. So you don't have to put it on. You can ignore that. Just put time cook and then put in the time, because 100% is just normal. Power is when you want to go down. It's up to you. I go down. You're gonna make them sorry when you die. Let's listen to some more. Let's see while we have it. Uh-oh.
Johnny's got a problem and he's out of control. Johnny's got a problem and he's out of control now. Johnny's got a problem and he's out of control. Johnny's got a
Don't take them out of the package, right?
No, but you should put a vent hole. What does it say on the back? I put a vent hole by making a little hole in the plastic, but what does it actually say on the back? If you don't put a hole in the plastic, it'll probably blow up. So just stab it with a knife real quick, you know? Yeah, you can come up. Come talk to me here, Jess. Come talk to me here real quick. Static on the brain, out of control now. He's got static on the brain. We used to look up to him. Johnny's got a problem. So yeah, Jess, talk to me. If you're really gonna come up, that's the difference. You didn't do it last time, you know. You said 29 minutes and I waited like 20 more. That's like 50 minutes. You know, yeah, you can come up, but come talk to me and say that you're really gonna do it. Sorry, I mean, that's not out of line, right? I want to make sure it's real. Johnny's got a problem. Yeah, Aloe, I would tell you how I do it, right? But the way I do it is all with touch, right? You can follow the instructions like any dude would, you know what I mean? Like any college student picks it up off the shelf has to follow the directions, right? So that's your college try over there. Now, when you want to talk about nuance, I'll take some time and teach you. But tonight, I just put it on you because what have we been doing, you know, with responsibility? We're going to go do this, you know. Ari's going to let us borrow money to pay the fucking taxes. You know, like, everybody here is being held to a level of pirate ship responsibility where if you don't step up, mate, you walk the plank. You don't want to walk the plank. I see the fire. I feel like I'm about to explode. Where's Ever, man? Hello. Moose and Squirrel, remember? Remember Natasha? Boris and Natasha. Natasha says moose and squirrel. Remember? I say moose and squirrel. Canadian moose, Indian squirrel. Just like Natasha. Yeah, Jess, you can come up, but, you know, here, fuck. Here we go. Oh, I am. The world is out there and it's mine. Why is it really such a crime? What we need is no moms. Happy Mother's Day. No moms. Another day, what to do? Poor mommy, mommy's turning blue. I went to school to use my mind. Looks like I'll do it my own way. You know who's playing there? Hello? Listen to that harmony solo. It's Rick Agnew. Listen, listen. You'll hear it. That's that surf. That's Rick. No moms. It's Rick and John Bosco, actually. They're the two guitar players. Then you got John Knight. You got Alfie Agnew, you got Frank Agnew, and that's the whole band, I guess. Oh, and Casey, obviously, singing. He's the other half. Like, this is so fantastic. The orchestration and vocals on Horse Bites, Dog Cries album is like half a band just in vocals, like words and music. Like Pervert Nurse, example. Like, Pervert Nurse. How fucking, you know, orchestrated is this voice music? Just the voice music. Let's see if I can find it. Where is... Here you go. It's a symphony by itself, just in vocal. If you really listen. Did they come out good? You need help? You need help or what? Hey. No, you're doing good. Keep doing it. You're not going to break it. Well, that's... Everybody walks out with the box like you, right? So take some perspective in the world, right? I'll give you guidance later, but why don't you just take it from the box, you know? And see what you can do, man. That's all. It'll be a good lesson. She's pervert. She's pervertness. Oh. She's pervertness. Oh. You're a diabetic, my friend. You need help, bro? I'm coming. Okay, I'll help you. I'm happy to. She's pervert. She's pervertness. Oh. Right? That's the whole deal, right? So you're not frustrated. You're just learning. She's perverting her soul. Death interloper, death interloper. You leave me head. You leave me happy. You bastard. You always got to make sure you plant by Mother's Day, they say. But remember, the moon calendar never changes. The Gregorian does. The Gregorian calendar gets pushed all around, but the moon calendar never changes. You can always find Eid on Eid. Are they good? Yeah, if you guys have 5 each, there's 1 left, right? That's how it works, right? No, I know. Take your time, bro. Learn as you go. Make them better every fucking time. That's the whole deal, dude. Get your hands in. Get dirty. Like, remember, when you told me to do something yesterday, I had to do it. I was like, yes, you're right. You're the leader. Now it's your turn. You know what I mean? I respect your leadership. Pull the plug, watch me die, euthanasia, wait, bye-bye. One of their big hits, man. That's a Rick Agnew hit right there. I'm still a trooper, standing young. Must race be him on the beach. It's the Detours incognito. The Detours incognito. Hang 10 in East Berlin. Hang 10 in East Berlin. Hang 10. Hang 10 in East Berlin. The Detours incognito. Delayed intoxicants. Hang 10 in East Berlin. Like the Spots, the Sex Pistols on tour. D.I. is the Detours incognito. Keep the beat so. Hang 10 in East Berlin, hang 10, hang 10. So Jess, if you really want to join, why don't you just at least chat in and say you do, and then I'll just create a new thing and you can join, you know? Len! X-ray specs. X-ray specs. Woolworth. Warrior, 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 warrior. History. He's a rebel on the underground. She's a rebel at her mother's house. He's a rebel on the underground. Jessica, come up and tell me, and then I'll send you a real joining link again. But you can't be 20 minutes late. Fair enough? Warrior, 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 warrior. She's a rebel at my mother's house. At my mother's house. Warrior, 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 warrior. We're going to go on to X-Ray Specs Identity. Hey, Aloe. You close? Right on. Right on. How's it going? Are they coming out good? Getting better? Well, ask them what they think. Don't be intimidated, man. Just keep. Huh? You say it doesn't work? Genetic engineering to create the perfect race, create another life form. to materialize. Create another life form. Where they become the creator. It's quite an adventure with the microwave, right? Guess what the microwave doesn't do, Aloe? It doesn't save time. If you get a pan hot, you know what I mean? So Beth thinks that she cooks in the microwave because it saves time. But she's got to make like 6 different things at different times. You know what I mean? If she got like the pan hot and the oven hot and then started from there, you do it all in 7 minutes instead of 12 to 18, right? Like I said, usually I would say give it to a cat, so give it to Ari. Yeah. Usually I would say give it to a cat, but we can give it to a rat. This is the rat song right here, Aloe. I live off you. It's about symbiosis. Parasitic relationships. I live off you, and you live off me, and the whole world lives off of everybody. Do we gotta be exploited? Do we gotta be exploited by somebody, by somebody? The cat eats the rat, and the pimp eats the whore, and they both scream out for more and more. Do we gotta be exploited? Do we gotta be exploited by somebody, by somebody? What's up, Tom? Tom, my brother, is in the house. What's going on, my man? Share your channel, Tom, man. Share your channel so they can hit it up. Cheers, brother. Woo! Got a little dank and a little J, you know? Little dank and a little J. This little invader in my head came out. This little tooth, this little bastard, you know, big actually, but this bastard got out of my head. No more invader. Happy, man. It's a relief. It's a go. It's a good. Share your channel, my brother. Cheers. Oh yeah, we got a stream coming up with Jeff, man. I think I'm gonna go check that out. But yeah, share your channel, Tom. Cheers, brother. Man, I'm sorry for, you know, if anybody doesn't like me over there. Like I said, I've always, you know, tried to reserve myself not to show up too much, not to bother them too much, but it doesn't matter, you know, maybe just a little is too much, you know. I try because I love you, my man. And our moms, they bled on the same hill, and we were born in the same spot. And I'll always have blind allegiance to that shit. Blind allegiance, brotherhood. All right, I'm gonna go check out what Jeff's doing right now.